This first delivery, that's pushed into the offside, and there is no run. Friday evening, it's still a good turnout. Here's Butler. Oh, he's got runs here. He's managed to drag this one to the left of short, fine leg, down towards the bound. Carved away for 4 by Salt. Flashed out towards the boundary, all over the wicket and balls. That's hammered out to the onside by Butler. Out towards kind of wide, long on. 4 runs for Joss Butler. In and balls, just drops short, and Butler gets a little bottom edge on that, on the pull, and it's down towards the boundary for 4. From the Statham end, balls again, fires one in fuller, but onto the pads of Butler, deflects down towards fine leg, clips it off his pads, down to the boundary, it's in towards the inflate. Balls again, carved away for 4 by Butler. Through point, down towards from the Anderson end, balls to Salt. Does he clear mid-off? He does. Off the back foot, deep in the crease, up and over. Twirling his way back in again, and balls to Salt. It goes back and cuts. It's a good catch at backward point. Zach Chappell. Salt's gone for 16. Slicing the ball away to Chappell at backward point. He's a tall man and takes a good catch, and Lancashire lose.
Salt will be disappointed he didn't get a better connection on that. He's so strong through the offside there. Just looked like he sliced it off the face, didn't get a nice, good, clean strike, and therefore...
It's Chappell to Livingston. That's clipped away to deep backward square leg. There's 2 chasing after it. Oh! Well, the pair kind of almost jumped into each other there. To Livingston. Oh. Livingston goes high, out towards the new hotel. Where's it heading? How far up? It's gone for 6. In and balls. Butler off the back foot, carves the ball away through the offside for 6. Out towards the...
A long way there. I mean, that's over cover point.
From the Anderson end, balls. Butler comes down the pitch, hits it beyond cover, out towards the boundary. And 4 more to Butler. 36 to him now, 72 for... He's over the wicket, balling to Liam Livingston, who's gone big again. And, that's bounced onto the roof of the hotel.
Half volley. And Livingston steps back in his stumps, and then...
Butler goes back over his head. Over long on. Into the upper tier. No, into the lower tier. And spilt in the crowd, I think.
Again, steps back into his stumps. First movement, back into his stumps.
A 50. This might bring him 50. Out towards mid-wicket, in front of square. On that leg side boundary. Dragged it away towards that temporary stand. And his teammates appreciate watching another Joss Butler half-century. 50 not out from 27 balls.
A real power in that last shot.
For 1. Goes big again. Perhaps the biggest of the lot. Out towards that wide long on boundary, underneath the point. 6 to Butler to bring up 3 figures for Lancashire. 104 for 1. Anderson end, balls again. Butler goes again. 6 more again. Catch it in the crowd if you can.
Out of the way there.
Over, here's Thompson to Butler. 3rd time on the bounce. Butler hits another 6. The point's safe this time. It's bouncing in towards the crowd.
Same shot, same place. This one's a bit flatter.
Kiernan over the wicket, again a flat ball. Butler underneath it. Butler sends it over the rope. 6-6 for Butler. This is edged down past the keeper, all the way towards the boundary in front of the pavilion. It's 4 more for Butler. Here's Scrimshaw. Oh, he's banged it in short. That'll be no ball, I'm sure. Yeah. Loops over the head of the batter into the gloves of the keeper. Scrimshaw to Livingston. That's 6. That's 6 and then some again by Livingston, hammering it out towards the deep mid-wicket boundary. Zaman to Butler. Butler goes high. Now then, mid-off's in the game here. Running backwards, Deploy takes a very, very good catch. Butler's gone for a brilliant 83. Falling backwards, hands in the air. It went a mile up in the sky by Butler. And Deploy clutches on to a really important catch for Derbyshire. Yeah, he was in the mood tonight, Butler. Mitchell out towards the leg side, enough to clear the boundary. Yes, it's gone for 6. Lewis Rees right on that boundary at deep mid-wicket. Heels almost touching 6-2 for 2.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been a really tough catch, but the guys practice this now when they're right up against the boundary. I think he
comes running in towards us, balls to Mitchell, and he's caught at backward point, swinging through that. Mitchell straight into that first ball of the 15th and final over.
Yeah, nice little off-cutter there. And all Mitchell will do is just get a thick outside.
For Chappell, over the wicket, balls, hammers back over the bowler's head, down towards the pavilion, and 6. Long on and long off, one to his right, neither can cut it off. It's 6 for Wells, back over the bowler's head. Who's on strike, Chappell into Wells, swings again, leg side, behind square, 6 more. One bounce and up towards the lower tee. Saying, yes, I caught it on the bounce. 6 for Wells, 177 for 3. To Wells, he's bowled him, it's a great delivery. Lancashire finish on 177 for 4. That is
a beautiful Yorker. Dragged on in the end, but he got it right up, right. Wells couldn't get his bat in.
Lewis Rees on strike. So here we go. 178 the target for the Falcons. And he just tries to thread it down towards third man. It's a good stop inside the circle by Tom Bailey. Charging back in. It's top-edged over short third. Oh, that'll do. That gets Derbyshire going a bit for them, doesn't it? 1 bounce and 4 from the Brian Statham end. That's a wide ball, which is hammered out through the offside. It beats the infield. And that's 4 runs for Lewis Rees out towards. Bailey comes over the wicket, balls again. Back of a length, muscled up towards long, on, caught. Livingston with the catch. Rees goes for 5.
A very simple catch for mid-on, just being able to take a couple of steps back and Livingston pouching that comfortably. So good wicket for Lancashire, and not what Derbyshire need in the power play.
Left arm over, it's guided away beyond the reach of Croft. It's gone for 4. It was a spectacular effort. And again in bowls, bangs running short. Oh, that's no ball by the umpire. Now as Wood comes in and bowls, again that beats Harry Kane, who's using his feet to try and create room for a shot, but can't make contact. Through to Butler, another dot ball. Whatever test aspirations he might have. Came off the back foot, punches away into the onside, just beats the effort from Livingston. Second time. Flashes the ball out towards Jones, who could take the catch and does. And a big grin on the face of Rob Jones, who creeps up from square leg to get both hands on it.
Nice, simple. So it was Hayder Ali batting. Not a good enough strike really to clear the boundary. Simple catch. And Lancashire.
3 balls left with the power play. Bailey in to Madsen, hit firmly back down the ground. 1 bounce in towards the Derbyshire dugout. Down towards the long on boundary for 4 runs for Madsen. Hartley left arm spinner, in and balls to Madsen, swings. Well, the ball's gone down towards the fine leg boundary. And it's gone for 4 for a little thin inside edge. Hartley to Madsen. Carved out through the offside. Croft puts in the dive, but it beats Croft at point and to the left of Mitchell at cover. I think of him pretty bob on. That's Madsen off the back foot, muscled away to the onside. Could be caught. He is. Wood takes the catch. Madsen's gone and maybe with it. Derbyshire's hope. She's gone for 16. 52 for 3.
Once again, the clean striking that we saw from Livingston and Butler just not being able to be replicated by the Derbyshire batsman, and Madsen furious with himself, punches his bat as he walks off. He knows that his team were reliant on him. You know, the experience that he has really needed to come to bear, and he wasn't able to do
the 7th. And Deploy gets it up and over extra cover, bouncing out towards the boundary. Salts after it, goes for 4. 106 more required. That's muscled off the back foot. Well, that's 4 of them for Kane. Wells to Deploy, a little step to the leg side, hit back down the ground and caught by Wells off his own bowling. And how did he celebrate that? I think he enjoyed that, Luke Wells.
Doesn't let that go, that's a real wide. Snatched. Just...
This is runs here, that's Harry Kane, who's working it off his hip down towards fine leg. And that's driven through the offside by Brooke Guest. Might have picked out the gap. He has. 4 runs. As Kane, he's going to be stumped here. Down the pitch he comes to Hartley, swing and a miss. taken by Butler, flicks off the bails. Hartley gets a wicket. Derbyshire 5 down, 96 for 5.
Quicker into the pitch, way wide of off stump.
There's Wells over the wicket, balls again. Muscled away by McKinn and could be caught.
Oh, he's misjudged it.
He's gone for 4. Wells in, balls, McKinnon swings, out towards Jones! Oh! Great catch! Rob Jones takes another terrific catch for Lancashire Lightning, hurtling in from the boundary, diving forward.
Sliding on a greasy surface, but taking it inches off the ground. Beautiful catch there. From the sublime to the ridiculous from the ball.
Fun with the bat for Lancashire Lightning. As Thompson aims towards the leg side, Jones under it!
Oh.
Almost. He was just a couple of inches short. Butler was on it earlier on. Again, hammered away through cover for 4 more. That's a really good looking shot by Brooke Guest. Comes in and bowls to Thompson. It's a full toss. He's hit it out towards extra cover. And yeah, I thought it might be no ball that. It was. A full toss above waist height. 6 needed for Derbyshire. Wood left arm over, balls again. Wide Yorker. He's hammered it down the ground. He's hammered it all the way for 6. It's bounced on top of the blotter.
Striker not quite got the length that he wanted there. That Wood.
Wood, left arm over the wicket, balls, Guest. Helps it down towards the 3rd man boundary. It's going to be 4 more. There's a short third and there's a kind of a... And he comes again to Guest, who takes it away to the leg side. That's a really good looking shot. 1 bounce and 4, stepping across the stumps, working it from outside off. Just Wood bowls, drill down the ground. Stand and admire that, Brooke Guest. Thumps into the black sight screen. Strike. And balls to Thompson, and he's bowled him. His middle stump is leaning backward at a rather ugly looking angle. Mitchell into Chappell, the new batter. Oh, he's walloped that for 6, out towards wide long on. Stand and deliver, Mr. Chappell. And bangs one in short, and Chappell bends the knees and ducks under it. And that is it. That's the game done. And Lancashire Lightning secure yet another victory in front of their home supporters. 178 was the target for Derbyshire.